Xfinity's unlimited data in the age of coronavirus is done, and your bill may go way up because of that. So let's dive in. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. If this video is helpful or informative in some way, give it a like. I'd appreciate that. And stick around if you like what you see, then subscribe and hit that bell icon. Okay, now, Xfinity has implemented a bunch of coronavirus relief initiatives over the last few months. Like, they've paused disconnects and late fees for customers who miss payments. They gave a speed boost to their Internet Essentials plan, and they even offered that plan to new customers free for 60 days. Pretty nice. But one other thing they did for 3 months expired at the end of June. They lifted their data caps for internet customers as part of the FCC's Keep America Connected pledge. And while their competitor AT&T has decided to extend their data cap relief through September 30th, Xfinity let theirs expire at the end of June. So, if this is month-old news already, why are we talking about it now? Well, because if the policy changed in July, but your internet consumption didn't, you might be in for a bit of a rude awakening when your next bill comes due. Now, Xfinity claims that 95% of its customers don't hit their data caps, which seems perfectly plausibly true. A year ago, maybe. But in the age of work from home and school from home and sit on my butt and watch more streaming TV than ever from home, yeah, have my doubts, okay? But I don't have any other hard numbers, so let's run with theirs for now. If they had 29.5 million internet customers at the end of March, which they did, that means that 1,475,000 of you will hit your data cap. So I'd say this is a pretty good discussion to have for a lot of us, all right? But let's take a real world example here. I'm no longer an Xfinity customer because I got fiber, which is sweet, but my boss is, and he has graciously provided his data consumption numbers for our edification. Now, the beginning of the year starts out pretty much as you would expect for a family of 4. They barely creep over that 1,000 gigabyte data cap in March after COVID has been announced as an official thing here in the US. But in the 3 months AC, that's after COVID, the numbers go nuts. Now, before we get there, let's throw one more fact on the table. Xfinity is not going back to the 1 terabyte cap that we've seen in the past. They are in the future going to bump it up to 1.2 terabytes. Okay, so with that in mind, on the new 1.2 terabyte cap, this household with 2 working parents and 2 bored kids, April, they hit 1.4 terabytes of data usage. May was a whopping 2 terabytes, and June came back down to 1.4 terabytes. Whew, that's a lot of data. Okay, so even with the data cap being bumped up to 1.2 terabytes, this household is well over their limit. So what's the consequence for them? Well, it's an extra $10 per 50 gigabytes you go over your cap, up to a max of $100 per month. So my boss would pay $50 each in April and June for that overage, and then $100 in May for that overage. Oof. Yikes. So if you're in this boat, what can you do about it? Well, first of all, you should find out if you're in that boat. Go to your Xfinity account online or on their mobile app and see what your data usage is looking like these days. If you're still way under the new 1.2 terabyte cap, then maybe you don't need to worry about this right now. But if you're constantly streaming and you've got 6 hours of video conferencing every day because you're working from home, yeah, it could look somewhat similar to our example here. And if that's the case, then you can upgrade any Xfinity plan with unlimited data. And here there are 2 routes to go down. First, if you use Xfinity's XFi Gateway router, then you can sign up for XFi Complete, which includes the router rental and unlimited data for $25 a month on top of your existing plan. If you use your own modem and router, then adding unlimited data will cost you an extra $30 a month. Yeah, they don't like you to use your own router, do they? Oh well. Now, do I wish that Xfinity was extending their unlimited data through September like AT&T is? Yes, I do. Do I wish that internet providers would get rid of data caps entirely? Of course. Yeah, but this is the world we live in, and all I can do is show you your options. Well, I mean, there are also other options, like you can see if there's another provider in your area worth considering, and hint, hint, we can help you do that, actually. Just click the link in the description to head to reviews.org where you can put in your zip code and we'll tell you about every plan from every provider in your area. Pretty slick, I know. Anyway, I'd love to hear about your own data habits and whether they've changed during the pandemic, so hit the comments below. Let me know where you're at. And on your way down there, if this video was helpful to you, then give it a like and subscribe, ring the bell, check out our little merch store, buy a shirt just like this one or a mug that says Craig is always right, because that's true. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. I'll see you next time.